Hello, my YouTube friends. My name is Alvin Parker. I'm so honored to meet and greet you this day and to offer you a recipe that I love so very well. It's my coleslaw recipe. And I'm going to be using basically 5 ingredients: the cabbage, vinegar, sugar, salt, celery seed. And sometimes I add a little mustard, but that's just an option. So now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grate my cabbage. If you look right here, this is the grater I use. And I use the top grate, not the finest one, but the top one. And it turns out, gives me this sort of texture. I've done some already. I've already done some rather, but I just wanted the time to be minimal, so therefore I did a lot of my grating, and I'm going to do the other part right now. So let me get the other cabbage I have. What you want is, you want a heavy cabbage. It needs to be dense. You may not want this type of cabbage if you're cooking cabbage on stovetop. You may not want that, but it's perfect for coleslaw. That's exactly what you want. And I'm ready to cut at this cord, and I'm going to quarter it. Okay, you see there, I'm going to quarter it 4 parts. That would be a quarter. Half. And I'm going to cut this core out. Let me turn around so you can see it real well. I'm going to cut that out. See? See where it is in here? I'm going to cut that out. The other half. It's going in the trash. Okay, so I've grated all I need to grate except half of this cabbage. I'm going to grate these 2 quarters. Clean this off a little. Okay. Here we are. Now you can use whatever you want to use to get it to this texture. You might have a mechanical device, some type of Ninja or what have you, that can save you this grating that I'm doing, but I'm a fast grater. I can grate all of these actually in probably like 15 minutes or less. In fact, the whole process 30 minutes or less. Now I can't grate it down to my nub. If I do that, I'm going to have some blood, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grate it as far as I can. Then I'm going to get a little help. This is my little helper, a Ninja. This is one of the best tools in my kitchen. So I'll put this residue that is thicker than what I wanted. I want it like that, but I just can't grate it all the way down to my nub. So I put it in here, and I go over here, and I'm going to grind it up with my Ninja. So here we are. It's a little bit finer than my other, but that's just fine. Put that in there. Now, I got this final piece. So we're working with about 4 pounds of cabbage. So if you don't want that much slaw, then just half the recipe. Okay, take this, put it in here. Got a few more pieces. Okay. Take a look at it again. This is 4 pounds of cabbage. I'll be sharing this with someone. Okay, we're back. I'm going to dump this in here with the rest of it, but just for show, that was. I'm going to dump it in here with the rest of it. This is my little test bowl, so I will be dipping in here and putting it in my mouth. My test bowl. So I just, once I make the coleslaw, I just take some out of here, put it in there and taste it. Okay. One thing you want to do, I got sugar and I have vinegar. Just get a decent quality vinegar. Grape value is fine. Just a decent quality. Just don't get it from the dollar store. Here I have 2 cups of sugar. Now I don't know whether this is going to be sufficient because I'm just kind of a little, I've been free-handed it, I'm developing as I go per se, but I'm still going to turn up with a recipe that would be good. So what I have here is a cup of sugar and 3/4 cup of vinegar. You want to mix it real well. What I probably end up doing is adding a 1/4 more cup of sugar because I want the consistency a little bit thicker. right here I have 2 cups of mayo. A decent mayo, I use great value. It works real well for me, and it's not real expensive. If you want to use Dukes or Hellman's, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna put my mayo in here. It's 2 cups. It may not be enough, but I'm gonna tally the results up if I have to add any. Okay, let's just try this mixture of vinegar and sugar. We're gonna try this. Just pour it over the whole mixture. Just pour it over. And now we're gonna, one thing we didn't do, and we're gonna do it real quick. Put some salt in here. Just a little salt to balance it out. Put some celery seeds in it. Now I usually just freehand it and do a generous amount of celery seeds, but hey, I'm gonna go and try to measure out for you. And I think maybe a tablespoon. Let's see. Well, that right there was maybe a little over half. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to go ahead and use some more of my mixture, my vinegar and sugar. But I see that I'm going to need some more mayo. So let me measure that out so I can give you a concrete recipe. We're going to try from a half a cup to a cup. Put some more celery seeds in it. Let's see what we got here. I'm doing 3/4 cup more. So it was 2 cups from originally, and so we're looking at maybe 2 3/4. Let's see how this goes. It's coming together. Wow, it's looking good. Okay. Let me taste it. we're gonna put the rest of this. Put the rest of the celery seed. So we're gonna take a tablespoon of celery seed, 1 tablespoon. Now look at this. Look at it. You want it very moist. Look at that. Now, that's a pretty good recipe. Now, if you like a tad more sugar in it, I'm going to clean the rest of this out. The mayonnaise out of here. Mayo. We're not going to waste anything. Oh, don't make a mess. Okay. If you like a tad more sugar in there, so be it. Do it. Make it happen. But you want your slaw immersed in your liquid. And this is a good recipe. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. See you later.